What's up, guys? ArtistVision1 here. As you can tell, we're back in front of the tree because today I had a couple ideas for videos. I was going to shoot a couple music videos that I had in mind for about, I don't know, a month and a half. But I figured I would show you my Christmas stuff. If you guys haven't come to the live shows, you haven't heard what I got for Christmas. And if you have heard what I got for Christmas and actually want to see some of the shit, well, here you go. But on top of that, I kind of went board game hunting. Some stuff from like a couple months ago and some stuff from like actually today of filming. And I actually went out looking for a Clue board game because you guys know if you come to the live shows, I've been working on a 3-tiered Clue game. And I need like an actual Clue game, an actual Clue board to, and I don't have any spare ones to do that with. But you guys could actually help out with that, because speaking of which, in the description down below, there's Venmo, there's PayPal, there's CashApp. If you guys would like to help me out, help out the channel, request a video, hey, you can do that down in the description down below, man. If you'd like to say, hey, man, here's a couple bucks to buy you a drink at the store, shit, you can do that, you know? If you're just like, hey, here's 20 because, fuck, I like your videos. Fuck, we've had people do that. Our boy Steve has done that a couple times, aka Dave. He gets it, you know? So if you'd like to do that, that's in the description. And like I said, if you'd like to help out towards the building of a 3D Clue, which, hey, I mean, come to the live shows, you'll hear about it. That is the Amazon wish list. It is set up to ship directly to me. If you want to see me review something on that list, if you want to see me fuck with something on that list, open something on that list, it's down there. You can do that. And of course, if you can't do any of that or don't want to do any of that, there is an YouTuber-friendly Facebook page down in the description down below. I post when I'm live all the time. Every time I go live, I post at least on that one. I don't even go to my personal that much anymore and post there. But I at least post on the Facebook one. I post a little shit I posted. If you follow the Facebook one, I posted some shit that I got today on there. So that's all in the description down below. So, and if you do donate to the Clue board thing, you know, let me know. I'll give you a shout out. Well, you get a shout out anyway. So, all right. So let's get into Christmas stuff first. The first thing here, you know, they were looking. My family was looking for adult coloring books for me. If you guys come to my live shows, you see me coloring a lot. While I take your questions and answers and shit like that. I'm usually working on one the entire fucking show. But sadly, we couldn't find any half-price books. But I did find something really cool. You guys may or may not know, I like collecting movie novelizations. You know, it's a weird little side thing I collect. And all I saw was the spine here of this right here, and it was Grease. I was like, oh, dude, the Grease novelization, I'm going to get that. And I picked it up, and it said $5. I was like, $5 for the Grease novelization? But it's not your typical novelization. It's a photo novelization. They tell it all in pictures and, you know, like, let's see. And, like, kind of like a comic book, but it's like actual pictures from the movie and such like that. So I was just like, I gotta fucking get this. This is fucking dope. And it has like most of the songs in there. It doesn't have Frankie Valli's "Grease is the Word" at the beginning, which I found really odd. But it even has like "Grease Lightning." It has, you know, "Summer Nights." Here's like the "Summer Nights" lyrics and such like that. So I thought this was really cool for $5, you know. So I was like, I gotta get this. I mean, it's not a movie; it's a photo novel, but still, it's kind of like a movie novelization. But for $5, I was like, I gotta get that. Yeah, we'll do those last. This next one here is another Funko Pop for the YouTuber, you know, gifting, whatever. I got two Funko Pops. I got Kool-Aid Man and Mr. Bean, which I found out who they're from. Kool-Aid Man was from Mike, and Mr. Bean was from Steve, aka Dave. Dave is an inside joke. You got to come to the fucking, or you had to have come to the lives to get that joke, because we don't call him Dave anymore, but he gets it. But I got another Funko Pop for Christmas, and it is the Walmart exclusive Child's Play 3 one with his chopped off face and everything. It is from Child's Play 3. A lot of people rag on Child's Play 3. I kind of dig it. I dig it for what it is. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have fucking, what's his name? I don't know, Alex Vincent, is that his name? It doesn't have him in it, but I dig it for what it is, you know? So, yeah, I got the Funko Pop from it, so. Is that it for random stuff? Yes, it is. Let's get into some movies. You know, Half Price Books, they have a great discount section. And now that Blu-rays are a lot more common, they also have some great Blu-rays over there. So I was going to buy these myself, but my sister was just like, well, I mean, I'll buy them for you. I was like, cool. So I got Our Family Wedding with America Ferrera, Idris Elba. It is Idris Elba, right? I believe it. No, not Idris Elba. I'm sorry. That's a dude from, what's his name? Lance Cross. Oh, Idris Elba. Forrest Whitaker, Regina King, and Carlos Mencia. I actually went and saw this in theaters. I dug it a lot. I seriously have not watched this movie again since it's been in theaters, so I actually can't wait to see. It feels really weird being in this position with the tree here and everything. But I actually can't wait to sit and watch this again. And this is a movie that it gets a lot of slack, but I dig it. I dig it for what it is. And this is another one I went and saw in theaters, and that's Doom with The Rock in it, Dwayne Johnson. I dug this movie for what it was. I love the first person scene and everything, so I dig that movie. And speaking of movies that get ripped on, this is one that was, I've seen a lot of worst movies of the year list recently, and this one has been on quite a few of them, but I mean, I dig this movie. I mean, like, the only thing I knew about this movie going into it was a poster and a box office result. That's it. I didn't even see the trailer until after the fucking movie was over. You know, but I went into it and I actually had a really good time watching this movie, and it was pretty good. And I highly suggest it. I suggest going out and checking it out. And that's Palms. It has Diane Keaton, Rhea Perlman, Pam Grier in it. Really funny, fun movie with some heart mixed in there. Pretty good flick. There's one flaw with the movie. You know, I can go into that on a later date. But other than that, I dig this movie for what it is. So, really good flick. I actually watched this the night I got it, so... And speaking of watching shit the night I got it, well, the night after I got it, I didn't watch this in theaters, but I did watch it while it was in theaters, if you guys catch my drift. But again, another one that, like, I was excited to see. I just couldn't make it to the theater to watch it, but I just had to see it. Watched it, loved it, dug it. I actually fell asleep last night listening to the commentary track for it, and it wasn't a very fun commentary track, but I mean, it's a great movie, though, and that is Hide and Seek. I got for Christmas here. You know, great fucking movie. If you haven't seen, did I say Hide and Seek? Ready or Not is the title of this movie. Sorry, brain's not working today. But Ready or Not, which is a great movie. Chick gets married and then has to play hide and seek, and make it till dawn. You know, good fucking flick. Check this out. And also, this chick here, she's going to be in the new Bill and Ted in 2020. I can't wait. And we also have the new season, or the last season, I should say, of The Big Bang Theory. And it's empty because it's actually loaded up in my room right now. But I now have all the seasons of The Big Bang Theory. And this is a really good season thus far. Like this scene right here. If you're a Big Bang Theory fan, you know what's happening in this scene. It's fucking funny. But it's been a good season so far. I like it. And, you know, every year since I moved to Iowa, pretty much, you know, I really don't ask for a lot. You know, like I did ask for Ready or Not. You know, like the cheap stuff and everything. Like the Chucky, like I actually had in my hand at Walmart and I put it down and somebody went behind me and got it. So, but like I usually just ask for like a couple complete series of TV shows, and like I'm good, you know. And for the last few years, I've been asking for MASH, the complete series, because like I've been wanting to watch the whole series of that, because I fucking love the last episode. But for the last 2 years, you know, MASH is an expensive one. But I did get 2 of the ones I were asking for this year, and my sister kept asking like, "Do you mind if it's used? Do you mind if it's used?" I'm like, "No, I don't care if it's used. Like, fuck, just get one of the ones I wanted." And one of the ones I got were, I didn't know how used she was talking about here, but I got Ghost Whisperer, the complete series here, and it's all the single sets, and I bet you're wondering, like, wait a minute, that's only 4. You know, this is how the first season came. Look at this. It's duct taped and shit. Like, look at that. That is how the first season came, but still, man, I can't wait to sit down and start watching these, because I haven't started watching this or the next one, because I have 2 more adult coloring books in the mail that I'm waiting for them to get here before I start watching any of my shit. So I got all the Ghost Whisperers, Ghost Whisperer Season 2, Season 3, oh, excuse me, Season 4, and the final season. So, yeah, I love me some Jennifer Love Hewitt, so I can't wait to finally sit and watch all these. Because I started watching them a long time ago. I got like through the first 2 seasons, and I've watched some of the third, but I just never finished it. So I actually can't wait to watch it all here. That's going to be great. All right, and the final thing I got for Christmas here, I was debating. I could have got MASH, but I already had this in the cart. So I was just like, fuck it. You know, my mom was offering to buy this for me, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to take it so I can sit and finally watch them all again. Because they were on Netflix for the longest time, then they took them off. Or they could still be on there, aren't they? I don't know, I can't remember. But anyway, I got this. I just don't like the packaging on it, and I'll tell you about that. And that is How I Met Your Mother, the complete series. And I don't like the packaging on it because this is some weird-ass packaging, man. So there it is right there, opens up, which, okay, cool. But then you gotta like, what is it? Oh, no, that's it. This side, you gotta lift this to get to season 1 and 2 down here, then 3 and 4. It's really fucking convoluted how you gotta get to the shit. But, I don't know. But hey, got the whole series now. I did have seasons like 1, 2, and 3. Maybe 4? Did I have 4? Can't remember. I can't remember if I had 4. But I know I had 1, 2, and 3 for a long time. But now I have the whole series in one swoop here. So, again, once I get my coloring books and shit, man, shit, I'm just be parked in front of the TV some nights. How I Met Your Mother or Ghost Whisperer, whatever one I want to start with first, and watching these. Alright, so that's all the stuff I got for Christmas. So now let me show you guys some stuff that now this is some shit that I got like a couple months ago, and I just had it sitting in the fucking basement. It's literally sitting there next to me when we do live shows, or when I do live shows. So the first one here is an old Scrabble game called, what is it called? Duplicate Crossword game made from Scrabble. I think this is during the Seltzer and Writer era, isn't it? Really? This isn't during the Seltzer and Writer era? No, this has to be during Seltzer and Writer. It's so old. Huh, okay, maybe not. Okay. I thought this was during the Seltzer. Yep, Seltzer and Writer. Yeah, there it is. But it's another variation, like back when I keep saying Seltzer. Seltzer and Writer had the rights to Scrabble. They came out with a lot of variations of Scrabble. I mean, you had the Cross Cubes game, the Sentence Cube game, you had Word Rummy. There was a lot of different variations of Scrabble. You know, different ways to play it and shit. There's not that many these days. I mean, you have the, I think, do they still even make Scrabble Flash? I know you see it around a lot, but I don't know if they still make it. And of course you have Slam and Turbo Slam. I know they still make Slam. I don't know about Turbo Slam. But whenever I find like these different variations of Scrabble, I have to pick them up. So I got that one. And this one I just grabbed because I mainly bought a price tag. I actually have no idea how this game works. But it's Quicksand. Here, I only bought it because I was in Goodwill. And they came on the intercom and said, all blue tag items are half off. Well, that's a blue tag item. So instead of $1.88, it was half that. So I mainly bought a price tag. I literally have no idea how the fuck this game is played. I have no idea. So your guess is as good as mine. If you know how to play it, hey, you can enlighten me for a change. You can actually teach me how to play a board game for a change. Alright, so over here we actually have a DVD here. Again, ever since I moved to Iowa, most of my shit, you know, was moved here when I was living in North Carolina. Some of it came with me, some of it came here. But a lot of my movies went down there. And, you know, some of them actually got lost during the move. I don't know which ones. I didn't really keep a catalog, which that taught me a lesson. And I still don't keep a catalog, but whatever. So every now and then I'm like, ooh, I want to watch that. And I'll go look for it and I can't find it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll order it on Amazon. And sometimes, like a day after I order on Amazon, I'm like, oh, fuck, here it is. You know, like Clerks, the animated series is a perfect example. I think, what was another one that I did? I can't remember. I know there's been like 2 or 3 more that I've like, oh, I'm going to fucking order it again so I can watch it. And it's been like right there next to me or some shit. But there's another one, like, I think I know where it is, but I'm not 100% sure. So I was at this place called Stuff today, and it was $2.49. So I said, fuck it, I'm just going to get it. So I bought John Tucker Must Die, which is a great fucking movie. I went and saw this in theaters like twice when it was out in theaters. So it's been a long time since I watched it, and it has a great cast: Sophia Bush, Ariel Kebbel, Christina Milian, Jesse Metcalf, and Brittany Snow. Plus, what's her name? No, not Christina Milian. I'm sorry, Ashanti. Jenny McCarthy. That's who it is. Jenny McCarthy. This is a very underrated teen flick. You know, I don't think this movie gets a fucking enough respect that it gets, and I can't wait to sit down and watch that again. Where's this? We'll do that one last. Next up here, I actually stopped at Salvation Army. Again, this is one that if you follow the Facebook page, you probably already saw. But I stopped in Salvation Army to see if they have what is it? Clue. That's it, because I'm working on one. But I actually saw this, and I was just like, no fucking way. I didn't even know they made this. I know they had different variations with this character in board games and such like that. But I was like, I didn't even know they made this one. I knew they had Clue. I knew they had Yahtzee, because I have the Yahtzee. I know they have Monopoly, because I have the Monopoly. I don't have the Clue. I need the Clue. But I was like, wow, they have this one. And then I saw the price. I was like, $3? Fucking sold. And that is Operation, but it's Family Guy Operation. And you operate on Peter here, and apparently it talks. I haven't whipped everything out of the box yet to see. I don't even know if all the pieces are there, to be fucking honest. I really just took a gamble on it. Usually I check everything before I buy it. But this one, I'm just like, I'm gonna gamble on it. You know, I'm gonna risk it here and go for it, because I don't see these that often. Because like, you know, Operation is not really one of those games I search on eBay quite often. You know, I may come across them every now and then on eBay, but like, I don't really pay much attention to them. Not because I don't like the game Operation. It's just that, I don't know, it's just not one that I normally play a lot. You know, it's a fun game when you sit down and play it, but it's just not one that I usually, you know, like, holy shit, let's whip out a game of Operation. You know, so. But Family Guy Operation there. There's the back of it where you can operate on Peter right there. There's all the little parts you got to take out. You still have to take out a rubber band, which is interesting. So, blinded by... Oh, that's pretty cool. All of them. Oh, shit, that's pretty... When did this come... Excuse me, when did this come out? This is made by USAopoly. Alright. Because these have some rather... I wouldn't say recent, but it has like the 30 burger stroke, the bulging rip. Oh, okay. These have some cool episode references on here. That's pretty cool. Okay, I didn't notice that until just now. And this other one, right across the street from the Salvation Army I usually go to, there is a Goodwill, and I don't really like that Goodwill because they'll have shit in there that I'm just like, oh wow, this is really cool, and they want like $7 for it. And I'm just like, this is Goodwill, right? The whole reason to come to Goodwill is to get a deal. You know, so I don't usually like going in there because, like, the Goodwill up the street from me, like I mentioned before, you know, they have shit in there from like, I think the highest board game I've ever seen in there was probably $388, you know, maybe $488 depending on what it is. But the one that's across the street from the Salvation Army, I'm just like, what the hell? Like the Wineopoly one, I saw a Wineopoly one time. I was like, before I made an actual Wineopoly board art, I was like, I had this idea for a Wineopoly board art. So I was like, all right, you know, this would be a great idea. So I saw the Wineopoly. I was like, oh my God, I have a great idea for it. They wanted $9 for it. I'm like, again, this is Goodwill, right? I'm in the right place, aren't I? So anyway, I went to the one across the street and I'm looking for a Clue. They didn't have one, of course. If I weren't looking for it, I'd find like 90 of the fuckers, I'm sure. But I looked and I saw this and I was just like, no fucking way. I looked at the price. It was decently priced for a change, which that almost blew me away. Looked inside. It looked like everything was there. Again, it was one of those things where, like, I'm going to gamble with it. I'm going to take the gamble here. And it is a 1986 edition of Hollywood Squares. Again, this is one that you probably already saw if you follow the Facebook page. But this looks fucking cool. This looks like one that we could play in the fucking live shows. You know, we get 2 people from the live show and we could probably play Hollywood Squares and shit. This is fucking dope, man. Like, I had to open this in the fucking store and shit, because, you know, they tape shit and everything. But there it is right there. There's the Hollywood Squares board right there, and you can take your circle. You know, circle gets the... Oh, no. Does it not work anymore? Well, it is 86. I can't really be too mad. Oh, okay, there it goes. It kind of works. You know, X gets the square. You just got to press them on there a little bit. That's fine. That works out okay. But yeah, I was like, that's pretty cool, man. You know, you get the Hollywood Squares board and shit. Yeah, whoever owned this fucking, they love this game because some of it's held together with tape and shit, you know, so, but that's okay, that's okay. It just shows that it's fun, you know, that's okay. It's alright that it shows, but the box is in great condition, so, the Hollywood Squares, you know, and there is like another version from, I want to say the late 60s, but I could be wrong in there, it could be early 70s, but I'm not 100% on that. And finally, the last one here, you know, they came out with a line of board games. Like, when did this come out? Does it say when it came out? Doesn't say when it came out or anything. Let me check inside. Hold on. Let me see if there's like a copyright somewhere. There's no copyright. Oh, wait. There's the instructions. Usually the copyright. Because I want to say when they came out. Really? There's not a fucking copyright? Oh, there we go. 2005? Is that when these came out? Okay. So around 2005, these versions, I should say, because I'm pretty sure they were out before 2005, now that I think about it. But around 2005, they came out with a whole line of board games. You know, you have the classics, you know, Clue, Risk, Jenga, Scrabble, Monopoly, Stratego, Yahtzee, and Sorry. But they put them in a special box. And I never got to own one of those special boxes. And I came across one time in a Goodwill, but it was missing most of the pieces. It was Clue. And, sorry if you heard that. That's my mailman. And I finally found one today, and all the pieces seem to be there. And I finally have one of the book editions, which is of Scrabble here. One of the bookshelf editions is what they're called. You know, the Scrabble edition there on the inside has it here. But yeah, there's also 2, 4, 6, there's 7 of them. I have one, but you know, people price these ridiculous, you know, online and in other stores. I once saw the Yahtzee one at half price books for $100. I'm just like, you're fucking insane. Especially a game like Yahtzee where it's just 5 dice, some score pads, and a cup. You know? And I bet you're thinking, like, oh, there's chips too. Nobody uses the chips. Let's be real. Name one Yahtzee game where you've ever used the chips. You know? So, but yeah, so I got this right here. So, yep. So, yeah, that is everything. That is what I got for Christmas. That is what I got today while I was out shopping. Oh, no, wait. No, I got one other cool thing. Where is it? Ah, here it is. I got this right here. I lied. There's one more thing here. I always peruse the VHSs and shit. I always got to look at VHS to see if there's anything cool. Plus, I'm still looking for that movie Ghost with the gray tape because I know it's out there and I'm gonna fucking find it again. But I found this. I was just like, wow, it's the movie in the original VHS box tape. I gotta get the VHS box. I gotta get it. And that's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Again, Bill and Ted 3. Starting January 1st, man. 7 months, and I believe, like, doesn't it come out, like, August 20th? Isn't that when it comes out? I don't know, at least 7 months. Or 8 months. I don't know, whatever. Math. Not my strong suit, either. But, yeah, so I got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure in the original VHS box there. Right there. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, yep, that is everything I got for, well, not everything I got for, excuse me, not everything I got for Christmas and the shit that I got while I was out today looking for a Clue board. And speaking of the Clue board, if you guys would like to help out with that, there is the Amazon wish list in the description down below. I need 2 of them to do some work there. You know, if you guys want to see a new version of Clue, like a 3D version. Imagine 3D Star Trek chess. Imagine that. You know, if you guys want to do that, that's in the that's in the description down below. Set up to ship directly to me. If you guys just want to be like, here's some cash to help you out and find yourself a Clue there, man. You know, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, description down below. You guys can help out. Just let me know. And if you guys can't or don't want to do that, you can always go to the YouTuber friendly Facebook page. That is in the description down below. You guys can come add me. You'll know when I'm live. I post little shit here and there. Like I said, I posted the Hollywood Squares and the operation while I was out and about today. So you guys will see a little glimpse into what I find every now and then. So, yes, that is it. Until I see you guys again, I'll probably see you live, because I go live nightly. Nightly. Unless it's like holidays or like I just don't plain fucking feel like it. So I go live nightly, and so yeah. And I do videos Monday or Tuesday. So yep, until next time, I am the Artist Version 1. And guess what? Be breezy!